Hello friends, today we are going to understand the design procedure for the draw tool. After completion of the press tool, this is the second part of your chapter number 2, that is press tool. It will be a OR question for the 14 marks question of the press tool. That means you require to design a press tool or you require to design a draw tool for the 14 marks of the question. The draw operation introduction, in which we can understand that the drawing operation means that drawing the curve type of shapes from the sheet metal. So in this case, the figure will show you the curve type of a shape which we can draw from the sheet metal. Now these draw applications, different applications are there in the industry, and a simple application that all we are knowing, that is the automobile doors. Now the drawing operation from the sheet metal, which will be carried out with the help of the drawing die sets, and these drawing die sets are required to be there with the press operations. Now the principal dimensions in which we can say that the drawing operation can be possible, and in this case the draw depth and the draw diameter, these are the two main parameters we have to understand. So draw depth, which will be given in this figure with the capital H, and draw diameter, which will be given by the small d in this figure. Now these are the two critical parameters for which we require to design the draw tool. The criticality or the severity of the draw depends upon the interrelation between these two parameters. That means how much height we require to be produced and for what diameter we require to be go. So these two parameters are very important in consideration with the thickness of the sheet. The design procedure for with the different steps are given in this slide, in which 7 steps we require to complete a solution, in which first of all we require to calculate the blank diameter with the trimming allowance. So by considering the trimming allowance, we require to calculate the blank diameter, from which we can go for the drawing operation for the curve type of a shape. The trimming allowance which has been added into the curve, that will be get trimmed after the complete operation. The second step is the draw ratio. By the draw ratio, which is again known as H by D ratio, so from that ratio we can understand the severity of the draw. That means the draw can be complete in one stroke, or either we required more than one stroke. So overall percentage reduction, this step will be again gives us that the criticality of the drawing ratio. The next step is the number of stages required. Next step is stage-wise component dimensions we require to be provided. Then we require to calculate the drawing force, blank holding force. By these two forces we can say about the press capacity required. The last step we require to provide the corner radius for the die and the punch, and the die clearance and the punch clearances. So these are the 7 steps by which we can complete the solution. The first step, that is the calculation of the blank diameter. Now in this case the component which we require to be drawn, it is having the small d as a diameter at the base of the curve, which is again called as shell diameter, and the capital H is been called as a shell height. So this shell diameter and shell height which we require to be draw from the blank which has been shown over here. So the blank diameter D we require to be calculate, and this blank diameter D is we can easily calculate with the formula as area of the blank is equal to area of the curve. So this area of the curve, from which we can say it is going to be divided into the two parts. The area of the bottom, that is the circular circle will be present at the bottom, and the area of the circle if we calculate, and then the area of this cylinder. So this area of total blank is now get converted into two areas, that is area at the bottom and area of the cylinder. So we can say that area of the blank, that is pi by 4 capital D square is equal to area of the cup, that is pi by 4 small d square, plus area of the cylinder, that is pi into d into h. So here capital D is the blank diameter and small d is the shell diameter. Solving this, we can have the relationship for getting the blank diameter capital D, which is equal to square root of d square plus 4dh. So this is the we can say the formula by which readily we can calculate the blank diameter. Now we require to add the trimming allowance into the cup, and for that purpose there is a thumb rule that for every 25 mm finished diameter we require to add the trimming allowance of 3.2 mm. That means if we require a cup of 50 mm bottom diameter, then in its blank size we should add the trimming allowance as 6.4 mm, 3.2 mm for each 25 mm as like. So we can have the final size of the blank, which becomes now capital D plus trimming allowance. Second step is the draw ratio. Now the draw ratio, in which we can say this ratio will be given with the draw ratio as capital EH by small d. So this ratio, it will give us the criticality of the drawing operation, in which we can say that if the critical ratio will be there, which is more than 1, so in that case we should go for the number of blanks. So this table we can have, which will represent that the H by D ratio, if it is up to 0.7, then we can go with one stroke operation only. That means only one punch and one die will be required in this case. But if the draw ratio goes more than 1, and if this ratio lies in between 0.7 to 1.5, so in that case at least 2 die sets will be required. So in a 2-stroke operation we should complete the complete drawing operation. If the ratio goes more than 1.5 and up to 3, we require the 3 number of draws minimum. If the ratio more than 3 up to 7, we can go for the 4-stage operation. So with this we can say the H by D ratio, we can easily get how much stages will be required to complete the operation. So this step should be involved so that we can have the stage wise operation which is required in the next step. The step number 3, which is again very important, which is being called as overall percentage reduction. Now this overall percentage reduction, percentage P, will be given with the formula as blank diameter minus shell diameter divided by blank diameter, and for its percentage we have to multiply by 100. So this percentage reduction, whatever we got from this, if it is more than 50%, then the criticality will be there. If it is less than 50, so we can go with a single stroke application. But if this overall percentage reduction in first step only, if it is more than 50%, so in that case we have to consider the normal permissible limits for the draw operations, and that permissible limits are given as 50%, then 45%, then 30%, then 25% and 20%. So every draw operation should be near to this permissible limits only. And for that purpose, we will have one example. In this case, if suppose after addition of the trimming allowance, if the blank diameter becomes 118.20 mm and the finished cup diameter which has been required, that is shell diameter which is required, is 50 mm. So applying the above formula, percentage P becomes 118.20 as blank diameter minus 50 as shell diameter divided by blank diameter into 100. It goes to 57.69%. That means it is more than 50%. That means the drawing operation is critical. It requires more than one step. So first step you have to consider as 45%. If we consider the 45% for the permissible limits, so the first draw should be by the 45%, and in that case the new blank diameter which we are going to achieve as 118.20, that is initial diameter, blank diameter, minus 45% reduction will be achieved, and in that case new diameter will becomes 65.01 mm. Now considering this new diameter, if we go for the next reduction, and the next reduction, percentage reduction becomes now, so percentage reduction is equal to 65.01 minus 50 divided by 65.01, that is blank diameter minus shell diameter divided by blank diameter into 100, so it comes into 23.83 percentage. If it is more than the next permissible limit from the given data, that is after 45 percentage we are having 30% reduction. Now this value comes as 23.83%, which is less than 30%. That means we can achieve the second reduction with the help of the 30% easily. If it goes more than 30%, then again we require to change the first reduction, and we have to again resolve it for getting the permissible limits. So this we can say, for this case we can have the two drawings easily. One will be with the 45% and other will be by the 23.83 percentage. The fourth step it will be there, that is called as a stage wise drawing, in which you have to show the drawing in this fashion. How many stages you require, you have to draw likewise. The stage number 1 will be your blank, then it will start to have the cup type of a shape with the first operation, drawing operation. Then again you have decreased that diameter and increase the height, and again the final diameter and final height you can achieve in the fourth stage. Like how many draws will be required in your problem, accordingly that you have to draw the stage wise drawing. The drawing force and the blank holding force and the press capacity. So this step is required after the stage wise drawing, and in that case the draw force, that is FD, it will be denoted as FD. So draw force will be given as pi into diameter, shell diameter, into thickness, into sigma yield, that is yield strength of the sheet metal, into capital D, that is blank diameter, divided by shell diameter, D by D minus C. So with this formula you can calculate the draw force. Now the blank holding force, it will be calculated as FB is equal to 1/3 of the FD, that is draw force. So 1/3 of the draw force is your blank holding force. So total press capacity will be required as the draw force plus blank holding force. So whatever the value comes, so that much value will be required for the press capacity. The radius on the punch, die and the die clearance. So in this case the corner radius should be provided on the punch. So here you can say this is the corner radius which will be provided on the punch, both sides, and again the corner radius for the die also. So this die and punch are required to have the corner radius, and this corner radius is required as we require to have the drawing operation. Here the edge, if we provide the edge, if we are not giving the corner radius, so in that case it may happen that the sheet metal will have the rupturing. So for that purpose we require to provide the corner radius, and for that the thumb rules are being provided, that first draw operation in multiple draws, the punch radius, that the punch corner radius should be 4 into thickness of the sheet, and the last punch in the multiple draws, whatever the last punch will be there, so that last punch should have the final radius as given in on the component. For die also the corner radius is required, and that will be 4 to 10 times of the sheet metal thickness, and the die clearance, that is C, die clearance, the value is in C, it is nothing but 1.10 of the thickness per side. That means both the sides you require to provide, both the sides of the die you require to provide the C value, and that C value it will be 1.10 of the thickness of the sheet. So this way you have to provide the die clearance. So this way you have to complete the solution for the problem.